Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell wrapping his remarks at Jackson Hole, nearly cementing a quarter-point September rate cut for the markets. Let's take a listen to what he had to say about the path forward for interest rates.
The time has come for policy to adjust. The direction of travel is clear, and the timing and pace of rate cuts will depend on incoming data.
Still data dependent there, but the stock market trading on optimism. The Nasdaq up 1.8% and the S&P holding on to those gains up about 1.3%. But let's get to the broader market action with our very own Jared Blickery. Hey, Jared.
Thank you, Maddie. This was a risk-on event, even for Bitcoin. We'll see if we have time for that. Let's dial up the Wi-Fi Interactive and chart the day's price action. This is the S&P 500, and here is 10 a.m. when we got that big jump up. Also, I should mention, we got an unusually strong housing report. I think it was up 10%. It was just an outlier, and so that could factor in too. But I think the main show here is Powell, so let's stick with that. I do want to show you what's happened this week. This is a 5-day look, and you can see here on a candlestick chart, we are just punching above yesterday's highs. And I was making a big deal on the open about this bearish engulfing pattern that we had yesterday. If we close above those highs yesterday, close above yesterday's highs, that is negated. So that would be very bullish for the market. Here's the S&P 500 equal weight index, and this is at a record intraday high. This is the first record intraday high that we've seen since the end of July. We had a record closing high a day or two ago. And then I want to show you the Russell 2000, which is also heading higher. Now, we were just talking about volatility with Steve Sosnick. This is a 2-month look. So here's that big peak that we had before. And I've been pointing out that we are just slowly inflecting. But here's the 5-day look. We are heading off of those highs that we had yesterday, down from those highs. And so that is kind of a risk-on movement. Got to show you what's going on in the bond market. I don't think we're done there. Let me switch to an intraday look. We can see the 10-year T-note yield down 7 basis points. And here's the 5-day price action. So we're not even quite down to the lows of the week, but that would be an important level to watch. Here's the US dollar index that has hit new lows for the week. And by the way, on a year-to-date basis, it is now underwater by 1%. Just going to close here by quickly showing you the sector action. It is all about tech and consumer discretionary. You look at the mega caps, that's where a lot of this strength is right now. Guys?